Hey guys, Callum here, and welcome back to the EDITRON Players channel. And today we are doing something that normally people say that they're looking forward to doing a video. You know, you have people that just say, oh, I'm very much looking forward to doing this today and I'm very excited. I'm sort of the opposite, because today I have decided, very stupidly, very stupidly, to play Heavy Rain. Now, this is a very popular game. There's loads of people that know about this game. It's quite an infamous game from when it came out, and obviously, you know, the memes after all. The memes are probably the biggest part about it, and probably the best part about it, because there's a reason why I'm playing it today. Because, first of all, I've never actually physically played the game before, but I know the story. I know the full story, and I'm gonna maybe shock people today. I fucking hate this game, and there's many reasons as to why. What we'll do is I'll explain as we go through the game for reasons why I very much dislike this game, because this is made by the one and only David Cage, and I have thoughts about David Cage, and they are very interesting. I've got this installed, and I've got Beyond Two Souls installed, so as soon as I'm finished with this, we're probably going to jump right into Beyond Two Souls, and probably Detroit if I feel like it, because I haven't played any of the Quantic Dream games made by David Cage, but I know all the story for every single one of them, and I really do not like them. So, yeah, without further ado, let's start a new story. Man, I love this game. Sony Computer Entertainment. Oh yes, this is also a Sony game. So yeah, I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, I've been on the Genesis of Androzani Marvel film reviews, and lately we've been doing the Spider-Man films, and obviously those are owned by Sony, so we have had words to say about Sony, but yeah, this is more a judge on David Cage as a creator and a writer. Already this game is trying to be very cinematic and creative in its presentation. So yeah, we're playing as Ethan Mars right now, the infamous Ethan Mars, and what you could say is the main character of this game. To interact, make the indicator move from the right stick. So we gotta go up. So yeah, if you've never actually watched or seen this game before, which I very much doubt, because it's Heavy Rain after all, this game is a QTR. This game is a QTE game, really, and it is very ugly. I think this was made... Oh, hold R2 to walk. Yep, you have to hold R2 to walk. You can't just move the stick like I'm doing right now. Like, if you hear this, I'm moving the left stick right now, and it isn't moving. You have to hold the right trigger, which is brilliant game design. Absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love it. It's bloody horrible. I don't understand why they decided to do like this, but hey, we've got to be creative. This game has got to be creative, so, you know, there's that. So yeah, we're Ethan Mars, and we've just woken up, and it's a beautiful day outside. And it's a shame that this is going to be the only day with any sort of sunlight, because, you know, as this game entails, it's called Heavy Rain, so you can imagine that this is going to be a very depressing game. And it is. Not for the story itself, but, you know, because this game exists. Yeah, since we're up, we might as well get changed, you know. Be weird not to get changed after waking up, but... Or don't get changed. Anytime, you can listen to what your character thinks by pressing and holding down L2, the left trigger.
I better take a shower and get dressed before I go downstairs.
And yeah, for some reason, because this is, just want to let you guys know, this is the PS4 remastered version of the game, because originally Heavy Rain was released on the PS3, and man oh man, I could not be bothered to play the original, though that would be quite funny to play the original and see how bad it looks and how bad it's graphically, because this, even though the game is kind of ugly, but it's still okay looking. It's just, you know, how they decided to design the game and stuff is very realistic. Like, it doesn't look that bad when you look at it like this, but up close it is just an animated mess, I would say. But yeah, we gotta go and take a shower.
Gone shopping. I'll pick the kids up from school at lunchtime.
And yeah, we get this really horrible like reverb thing when anybody reads anything in their head, which wasn't in the original. For some reason they decided to add it into this one, and I have no idea why. Hey bird, how you doing? You're gonna die soon, I know that much, and you look actually okay. Anyway, yeah, we need to take a shower, but I'm gonna go into my kids' room because I have 2 kids. Look at this room. They have a teepeed. I've given my 2 sons a teepeed in their room for some odd reason, and also you can change the camera angle with L1 as well, so you can actually look at here. Look at that. Is that meant to be Star Wars? You got dinosaurs, you got comic stuff, and you got God, what's that film? I can't remember. That film with cats. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's a Disney film. Anyway, what was that? What can I can interact with something here. Is it the door or is it? Oh no, it's probably just it. Oh, I can juggle some balls. Oh, this is gonna test my might. X. No, that's triangle. Square, triangle, circle. There. Look at this. I am so good. It's like this is the first time I'm actually physically playing the game, and already I am knowing I'm going to fail a lot of QTEs just because it's hard to see just when you're looking at it, you know, pressing it in time and stuff like that. God, he just I do not like how this guy looks. I just don't like how Ethan looks. This God, already I'm not getting triggered, but I've got to shake it. You can hear me shake everything. It's probably going to be picked up on the mic. Man, remember back in the era, like early 2010s, when like these kind of games came out, where all the wireless stuff you had to shake and be physical with your controllers, and now we don't really do that anymore. With at least modern games. Oh, now we have to carefully do it. Unless I just do it like that and I just scratch myself, or you just flick it too fast. You should unfold the movement slowly using the right stick. I will. For God's sake, I keep cutting myself. I'm just wanting to get through this part so quickly. There we go, that's enough. Nice clean shave, get rid of that 5 o'clock shadow. So yeah, this tutorial is just every David Cage game always has a tutorial where you're just doing mundane tasks, and you're not, you know, it's quite boring, to be quite honest. Man, that war effect, look at that, look at those cheeks. I'm bringing out the blood that's out, but hey, for me at home I can look at those big cheeks. Yeah, and also this music is just incredibly dramatic, and I can never take it seriously. Oh, that towel looks... Look at that towel. Yeah, let's just throw the towel and put on my... Oh no, is that different underwear? I think it is. But yeah, let's just throw the towel on the floor. Oh, I'm going to take a piss. Probably should have done that before I take a shower. Also, why is there a whole separate room for the toilet when it has no sink? So what happens if the... That is horrible house design. You have a whole room, right, with a toilet, but there's no sink in it. So what if you had to close this door, right, open it with your dirty hands covered in your piss, and then go here, which this door could be closed as well, and then wash your hands. That is horrible house design. Already David Cage does not know what houses are like. Anyway, let's go get changed. Alright, gonna do a bunch of super cuts where we don't have to see him physically put on his clothes, because, you know, the game can't physically handle that. There we go. Jeans, And a lovely blue shirt.
I almost feel awake.
I mean, you should have been up for about 15 minutes now. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, most of these actors in this game are French. And that's why, even though they're playing Americans, they sound incredibly weird. There's one character that is actually like American, but everyone else is like
Grace and the kids get back.
French with
Better get
horrible
some work done.
accents. Also, I think that car, if you look at that car, right, it's just going around in circles. Notice that it was a blue car? It's going to come back. I promise. Just keep looking. It'll come around eventually. It'll come around eventually. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. I don't want to be just staring at a window for this entire episode. Fuck it. I stood there for literal hours. In game time, probably, because in game time goes super fast. Anyway, let's start working, because Ethan here is an architect, I think, or a designer. I mean, for a guy that is in a horribly designed house, he must be really good at his job to get a house this big in America. Because I don't know how rich this guy is. Look at that. Dramatic music. And cutaways while I design whatever this is going to be. Perfectly straight lines as well. Look at that. Got a time triangle to perfectly put in some drawings. Circle. Oh, I nearly missed that one. I've got to pay attention at all times. Square. There we go. I'm getting the rhythm now. I'm getting into it now. See, drawing is so easy. So easy. I'm going to take that pen, and it's in my pocket. That's why I picked it up. Anyway, that was very, very boring.
Maybe I should try again.
No, that looks fine. God, you're such a hypocrite,
Nice day
Ethan.
outside. Maybe I could squeeze in a little garden time.
Let's go there. Let's go and squeeze in a little bit of garden time, or not, because of this terrible way that these characters are controlled. Honestly, I hate the way you have to move in this game. I don't think it's in like Beyond Two Souls and Detroit you have to move like this. I think you actually use the left stick, but in this, it is so horribly designed in how you have to move. It's so jarring. Like, ugh. It feels so sluggish. I really don't like it. Anyway, what am I looking for outside? How are we going to squeeze in some extra, you know, garden time? Just look around.
How about some music?
How about no?
Maybe there's something on TV. I could
Probably
just
is.
relax on the couch until Grace and the kids come back.
And now we're just going to sit under this tree, which I never knew was a thing. Look at that, you can just pop these in and out.
When we bought this place, I decided that would be my tree. We had one exactly like it beside my house when I was a kid.
I mean, that's interesting. Jesus Christ, there's so many spots where you literally just sit and it has no purpose other than, hey, look at our pretty game. What am I doing now? I'm just laying down. This specific spot. Jesus Christ.
I love to lie on the grass and just stare at the sky. I could spend hours there.
Could ya? I'm not sure you could. God, I'm telling you, the facial expressions in this game are so off. Everything about this game is off. And people love this game, and fair play. If you really, really like this game, then fine. That is totally up to you. I'm not going to say, oh, you absolutely have to hate this game. I just personally think it's kind of a piece of shit. Oh, what a dramatic turn. Oh my god, how does that door open like that?
So this is your big day, huh?
Am I grown up now?
10 years old. That's not exactly grown up, but you're getting there.
Now, can I drive your car?
And
I
think you're gonna have to wait a little
fucking hate these kids.
Ethan, can you please help me?
Why is the door designed like that? Honestly, I'm telling you, the way these things are designed, it's just so off-putting. Anyway, Ethan, drop your stuff.
Need a hand, Ethan?
No, thanks. I'm fine. I have no thumbs today.
Well, I purposely did that because it's funny.
Can you please help me? There should be plates in the living room cupboard.
Yeah, fine.
No problem. Leave it to me.
I'm doing it right now because
That door's always sticking. Give it a big tug.
well, ugh, God, I swear this house is horrible, but it's also way too big because David Cage loves his big houses in America. Now carefully put the plates down. Let's not smash them, right? Because I don't want the wife yelling at me. God, it's like, it's just slowing the game down. I'm telling you, it's like I don't care about how careful I am. The only reason I'm doing it because it's just gonna make it go even longer. It's like, what is the point? You, jeez, like look, it's like, so much of this is just, ugh.
I think I'll go outside and play with the kids.
How about no? I don't like the kids. Can I sit down now? Thank you. More sitting down. And we're just going to stare at the TV. Did he say just jank? Because it felt like it did. There we go. And that's it. Fucking hell. Like, there's so much stuff that just doesn't matter.
I could go for a cup of coffee.
Actually, yeah, let's go and get a cup of coffee. Here we go, some music. I have no idea if this is copyrighted, but if it is, oh well. Anyway, let's go get a drink. Now, what do I want? Orange juice? Is that what I'm going to have? Yes, I am. I have to shake it. You know the best way to have orange juice is to shake it and then have it right out of the carton. Because I am an absolute slob. Mate, it's not filled with alcohol. Why did you cough like that?
That's it. I'm free as a bird.
Hey, 5 minutes, boys, okay? After that, we've got to eat because your friends are going to be here
Okay,
soon.
we promise, Mom.
Who wants to go first?
Me first. No, me first.
Now, which kid do I hate more? Which kid do I hate more? I hate this guy more, so I'm going to use you. Oh, I'm just slamming it. I've got to hold it. God damn it. A square.
Okay, Sean.
And let's
Get ready.
go!
Go.
And I have to turn the controller. God's sake. This is not a racing game, David Cage. What kind of game do you want this to be? Quick, into the tree. Gonna bash his head open. Look at that. Just running in place. Look at that. He's having still a whale of a time. Because you know what he is? He's thick. Thick as a brick. Not like Sean. Oh no, Jason, sorry. This is Sean. Jason is the one not doing anything. Right, down you get, Sean. Right, come on. I'm going to throw you into the metal rail. Now, fail. Oh, I wish I could fail. There you go. I'm telling you, these child actors who are doing the voice for them
Dad, show us how strong you are.
are horrible. They are so bad. It's like, David Cage looked at this and he was like, that's cool, that's enough. We no more takes. Oh, time for the first boss fight of the game. Jason.
This time you're done for. You're gonna pay for all your crimes, evil one.
Ha! Surrender, weakling. Say your prayer.
Now, do I let this kid win? Or do I beat him to a pulp? Like an amazing person. I'm going to beat the hell out of him. Man, this is so fun. I'm having a whale of a time.
Whoa!
Someone should have made an edit of this. And every time someone gets hit, there's just a splatter of blood everywhere. And now, mash! I'm gonna beat the shit out of my kid.
No!
And dead.
Lunch is ready.
I'll go get him.
Why wouldn't Sean go right to the table? Why did he decide to go upstairs? Fucking hell, I just... Ugh! This control scheme is so bad.
Sean,
Did you kill the bird, Sean?
what's up?
It's Merlin. He's dead. He's dead and it's all my fault.
No, it's not, Sean. Of course it's not your fault.
I mean, the bird was fine when I checked it this morning.
There's some things which just have to happen.
It's not fair, Dad. It's not fair.
Sean killed the bird. Now let's get to the most infamous scene of the entire game. The one which has been made meme to death. Now we all know what it is. We all know what it is. If you don't know what it is, then come on. Why are you on this video?
News for Sean? Can you watch Jason for a minute?
Why is the music so goddamn loud and the voice acting is so goddamn low? I'm telling you, the sound mixing for this game is bloody horrible. Sean, where are you going? I mean, Jason. Where are you going, Jason? Why was there a fade there? I am right next to Jason.
Jason! Jason!
I'm literally like right next to him.
Jason!
So I don't know why I'm just shouting.
Jason!
Because I can see him.
Jason!
Fucking move out of the
Jason!
way. Why is the string so straight?
That'll be $2, sir.
Jason, wait for me. Wait for your dad, son.
Wait for me.
It's really crowded in here. Keep the change.
There we go. Got it first time. And Jason's gone after like 1 second.
It is impossible to try on a pair of shoes with this crowd. Where's Jason?
He was here a second ago. I bought him a balloon, I turned around and he just disappeared.
Disappeared? What do you mean disappeared?
What does disappeared
Stay
mean,
here.
mate?
I'll go
It means
get him.
he's not here
I'll be
when
right
he
back.
just was. Jason, where are you?
Jason!
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 There we go. That's the most infamous
Jason!
line read in this entire game.
Jason!
I'm just gonna spam it.
Jason! Jason!
Where has he gone? Why?
Jason!
Just why? Where are you going, Jason?
Jason!
Like where? Where are you going?
Jason!
Oh, balloons everywhere.
Jason!
Also, why is there so many people here?
Jason!
I just yelled at his
Jason!
face.
Jason! Jason!
Why are you leaving the mall, Jason? Like, how many people
Jason!
are in this goddamn mall?
Jason!
Like, this is ridiculous. There is never this many people in a mall.
Jason!
Also, I just saw you a minute ago.
Jason!
Jason, why are you in the middle of the road?
Shit!
Why, Jason, did you cross the road? Jason, you're a goddamn idiot. I hate this kid. I hate this kid with a passion. And somehow I didn't die and he did.
Jason! Jason! Oh my god, no! No! No, Jason, oh my god!
Thank God. And there you go. There goes a balloon. His soul up into space. Rot in hell, Jason. I know it's just a video game character, and do not get too serious about it, because this is just a video game, but Jason absolutely got himself killed. That was not Ethan's fault. And that's the intro. And boy oh boy, is that an introduction to a game or what? The actual concept of that is actually quite good, but it is executed so poorly. So many things go wrong there. The sound mixing, the line reads, and the whole reason as to why Jason actually went outside. Like why? Where was he going? What was his objective in the mall to leave? Why did he leave? It's ridiculous. They didn't give us a reason as to why he actually leaves. If it was something like he was possessed or something like that, because I know that's someone said something like that they watched the film. I think it was Matt from Super Best Friends, because they played this when Wooly was playing it for the first time. But he said that he watched a film where the kid was like possessed and stuff, and that is why he went outside. And well, he should have gone outside, because he went outside for no real reason, and it's really dumb. And they make it seem like it's Ethan's fault when it's not. It was the son's fault because he was a goddamn idiot. But yeah, get used to this. The colour palette being like this and constantly raining. I mean, I'm used to this. I'm from the UK and London, so I'm used to the rain. Like a lot. So I'm not that bothered about it. Like, this intro would be really good if that introduction was actually good. If I actually was emotionally invested in that. 2 years later. And Ethan is depressed. Look at him. Look at his beard. And he's wearing these kind of clothes.
My dad.
And now Sean hates him. Even though he should be hating Jason because he's the one that got himself killed. Anyway, let's get into the car. So, Sean. How's life? So why does a seatbelt just have that? Do seatbelts in America, do they only have a seatbelt that covers the chest and not the waist area? Or is that another horrible David Cage design? Because I wouldn't be surprised if it's the... There he is. Written and directed by David Cage. David Cage is the reincarnation of hell in the video game industry. David Cage is not a good writer. The dialogue in this game is pretty poor. And a lot of things don't make sense. So yeah, in the space of 2 years, he goes from that big old American apartment, or I should say American David Cage apartment, because no one should have a house that big and elaborate like that, to this sort of shitty apartment, which a lot of people probably have. I know I had a place like this when I was really young, when I lived in a flat. And now we're going to read the newspaper, because we might as well. The origami killer strikes again. Oh, that has something to do with me. Origami killer strikes again. 7 victims. And he's scared of the newspaper now because of the origami killer. Right, so we have a task to do for this section of the game. 4:30 is the snack time, 6 o'clock is homework, 7 o'clock is dinner, and 8 o'clock is bedtime. Well, it's nearly 5, so I'm going to ask him if he wants his snack. If the character would actually go there.
It's time for your snack. Are you hungry?
I guess, a little.
Let's see what we can find in the kitchen.
I guess, a little. I'm not going to juggle again, am I? No, I'm not. I'm just about to bloody say, like, just give him his goddamn snack. You depressed motherfucker.
Here, Sean. Here's your snack.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome, you bitch. Anyway, am I going to have orange juice this time, or am I going to have beer? You're goddamn right I'm going to have the beer, because I am depressed because I got my son killed, even though I didn't really. There you go. Let's have more chugs of beer. I'm just going to have the whole bottle. Just keep doing. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not stopping. I am going to pass out by the time I, you know... Oh, I'm just going to... There's no way that there's much left in that bottle. So you might as well have the rest, mate. Am I going to do the dishwasher? So there was stuff already in there, but I didn't turn it on. That seems very odd. Anyway, hey, let's go outside for a bit. Even though it'll probably be time to go back into the house and get Sean to do his homework. Is there a ball here? You're goddamn right there is. Right, let's do some slam dunks, because that's what I should do. Oh, God, all this. go! I suck. I'm not going to be a basketball player since my architect business / career has gone up the pan. Anyway, Sean is looking a bit ill, so I'm going to go and get him some pills. Right, so we told him we're going to give him some medicine. So let's now go get it. I think it's in here. Now, can I go and get the medicine? Yeah, we go. Right. Medicine. There we go. Is this my rent? I assume so.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again.
I wonder if that's foreshadowing. Alright, you can now do your homework, and I'm just gonna sit down and watch you. If I can. Yeah, I can. Here we go. And let the depressing music commence. And this is Heavy Rain. Like, okay, we get what you're trying to do here, but this is just so creepy on so many levels. He's just sitting there, watching his son do homework. Like, come on, we get it. He's depressed, but come on. Anyway. It's now past 7, so I'm going to have to do his dinner soon as he's done with his homework.
Do you want me to get your dinner?
Oh yeah, I'm really hungry.
Okay, I'll go see what I can find.
Right.
I'll call you when it's ready.
Right, so what does Sean want? We have a pizza and we have a chicken roast. Let's give him the pizza. No, I want to close the door. I want to put it back. Now let's go microwave it, because that's how pizza is done. Cheap microwaved pizza. And that's easy as that. That is so... There's no way that that's actually cooked properly. It was only in there for like 10 seconds. Even that. Right, let's give him this cardboard pizza. Oh, fuck's sake, I am shaking it, you bastard. Oh god, that looks horrible. It looks moldy in the center of it.
You can come now, Sean. Your meal is ready.
I'm coming.
Good, now I'm going to turn off the TV. No! Fucking, I want to sit down. There we go. I like how I'm not eating anything. I'm just going to watch my son eat dinner. We're low on food. It's been 10 days. It's my son's time to eat dinner. I shall eat tomorrow. But can I get through it? Probably because we've got some roast chicken in the fridge. And I've not even given him the whole pizza. I'm just going to leave the pizza out there. Alright, Sean, time for bed. I wonder how like long this can actually go, because I've been here for about a minute now.
Come on, Sean. It's time for bed.
I'm not tired yet. Can I stay up a little longer?
No.
Now that's not very reasonable, is it? You have school tomorrow. You have to get some sleep.
All right, I'm going. Are you coming with me?
Go brush your teeth and put on your pajamas. I'll come up.
I mean, that's cool. But let me turn the TV on. No, Dad, I was watching that. You fucking just left your bloody apple. Well, he's brushing his teeth, which is cool. What's this drawing here? Wow. Wow, what a son. Drawing that at school, drawing that in his spare time.
And see if I can find it, okay?
I know where it is, I saw it earlier. Let's go and get it. Imagine I just closed the door and never looked for it, and he's just sitting there waiting for me to come back with the teddy. Now I've got your teddy. You happy now, Sean? Now go to bed.
Thanks, Dad.
Good night, Sean.
Night. Dad,
Yeah?
why do you look so sad?
Well, my son's
I
dead.
think I just need some time to get back to the way things were.
You know, Dad, what happened to Jason wasn't your fault.
Good night, Sean.
Let's tuck him in. Because this looks so good. No, night, Sean. Let's hope you don't get kidnapped. There. Don't know why I didn't close the door, but hey. Oh. Oh, I forgot I didn't eat. Oh no. Anxiety. Ooh. And now I'm outside. And for some reason, there's an origami figure in my hand. I wonder why. I've just woken up in the middle of nowhere. And now I shall walk home in the rain and not put my hood up, because even though it's raining, that would make sense. Carnaby Corner North. I wonder if that will come up later. So now these Heavy Rain has these when you're transitioning from one scene to another. Interactive drama. Haha. Haha. Funny. Good father. Was I good? I guess I was. So yeah, every time you switch characters in this game, because there are multiple characters you play in this game, you will see this screen where the camera is zoomed up to the character you're going to play as. They go and zoom in on their faces. This here is Scott Shelby, private detective. And now this section of the game was in the demo, and I actually played the demo. I remember playing it just randomly. I do like Scott Shelby. I think he's actually the best acted character in this game. And that's probably because he's the only one that's American, so he doesn't sound like he's a robot. Hello?
Lauren Winter?
Sorry, I only see clients by appointment.
Wait.
It's $50. I don't kiss and I don't do any weird shit.
Fine by me.
She's a prostitute.
You should take your clothes off. We ain't got all day.
Actually, I'm not a customer.
Shit, a cop. I should've known. What do you want, a freebie? Is that it?
No, I put the money on the table.
My name is Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. The families of the victims of the origami killer asked me to investigate the murders. I came here just to ask you some questions about Johnny.
I already told the police all I know and I have nothing to add. Leave me alone.
There'll be other victims if we don't stop the killer. You have got to help me, Lauren. You may know something that can aid the investigation.
Help you? There's nothing you can do. My son's dead. Do you hear me? He's dead.
He's dead, I tell you.
I understand, Lauren. I know what you're going through.
Oh yeah? You know what it feels like to find your own son's body on a wasteland? I'm sorry, I don't believe you have the slightest idea what I'm going through, Mr. Shelby.
Well,
If we don't find the killer, there'll be other mothers who find their son's body on a deserted wasteland. But you're right. Why should you care? It's not your problem.
Yeah, you
anymore,
don't
right?
care. Why should you care, you prostitute? And that's not an insult, I'm just saying what you are.
Did you suspect anyone after he disappeared?
I meet a lot of pretty shady characters in my line of work. Sure, I thought of it at first. But it didn't seem to make any sense. I don't believe any of my clients could have done that to my Johnny and all those other kids.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
When did you sound the alarm?
About 8 o'clock. I began to get worried. I went all around the neighborhood. I went to the wasteland where they like to play. I went to see his friends. I called the cops about 10 o'clock.
Do you know if they found anything on the wasteland? Any leads or witnesses?
No. He said he must have run away and he'd probably end up coming back. His body was found 5 days later with an origami figure in his hand and an orchid on his chest.
Well, that's my time up. I mean, that did not seem like 10 minutes, so.
Time's up, Mr. Shelby. I hope you got what you wanted. Now get out of here.
No, get out of here. Please, get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I didn't really learn anything other than when the victims die, they get origamis in their hand and an orchid on their chest. Hopefully. We'll hopefully get a call. But I didn't really learn anything because she was being very stubborn. Though also she probably doesn't know anything at all. Oh no, I can't breathe. I wonder why. So yeah, every character seems to have some sort of thing. And with Scott Shelby, it is asthma. There we go. There's a man walking by. Man, it's almost as if she might be getting attacked right now.
What do you want, asshole?
Lauren, is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser.
Beat it, loser. I don't think so. Kick the door down like a bag.
Again?
You again, who I just saw?
Looking for trouble, you found it.
Oh no.
Beat the shit out of you.
Leave me alone, please. No. Ah, I hate those. I hate those ones. Like, yeah, these ones. I hate them because they just never work. Circle. Look at this fight. Epic fight. Big punch. Big elbow. Nice try, fool. I'm gonna shake it. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna mash it like my life depends on it, because it actually kind of does. Though I think if I literally do nothing, I think I still, like, I don't die, because every character you play as can die. Through the table. Oh no. There's a glass. Oh no. Ah, gotta mash more. Now head into the table, please. Oh, I got that one right. I'm getting the hang of it now. Come on, get off me, man. You're not gonna win. I'm just a QTE expert. Down. Boom. There you go. I'm now just beating without even pressing anything. I'm that good.
I'll see you again, asshole.
We never see him again. I'm not even kidding. We never see him again.
Better than him, I guess.
So that was fine.
An ex-client who thinks he owns me. He was getting violent, and I told him I didn't want to see him anymore.
You should be careful. He'll probably be back.
Yeah, he probably will
Sorry
be.
about the mess.
Mr. Shelby,
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I literally risked my life to save your ass, and you still ain't telling me anything that you probably know. So yeah, that's Scott Shelby. He's the best character in this game, but is ruined by one thing. But we'll get to that much later. Anyway, I think actually that's going to be it. Yeah, it's actually, yeah. That is all I can play because I am installing the game as we speak. And I've still got quite a bit to go. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And make sure to like, comment and subscribe for more Heavy Rain in the future. I'm actually looking forward to doing more and more of this. Because man oh man, I have a lot to say about this game. But yeah, I actually quite enjoyed that. Even though this pain of playing this game is quite big. You know. Still hate the game, but it's fun to make fun of it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you for episode 2 of Heavy Rain. I'll see you then.